Hey guys, this is Toby. Just doing some quick videos of some lower cost smartphones for T-Mobile. If you're not wanting to plunk down $500, $600, $700 on an S4, HTC One, Galaxy S3, G2, Nexus 4, Nexus 5. If you're looking for something less expensive, I'm just going to show you a few devices here to consider or maybe not consider. Do apologize a little bit for the shaky. I'm doing this handheld here with my iPad Air, but I wanted to give you a little bit of a look at a few devices here. Now, what I'm looking at first is a very budget device. It's $80 on the T-Mobile website. This is the Alcatel OneTouch Evolve. I'm going to change the wallpaper to something. Actually, let me go to the actual wallpaper gallery, pick up something that the phone came with to kind of let you see what it looks like out of the box. I don't have any widgets or anything on the screen. I'll go ahead and just show you, and you get to see some of the functionality. You see some lag there as I do this. I'm going to go down and let's just add an analog clock. Now it's on a white background, so it's tough to see it. Now, I will tell you that I do have a different launcher. If it looks a little bit different than what you'll normally see, I'm using a Holo launcher. It's one I really like, and in the case of this phone, I actually think it speeds things up. It makes things run a little more smoothly than on the factory settings. See if I can get a widget that's going to add a little more color to it. Let's see what a calendar widget's going to look like on here. No room. Let's swipe and use a different page. Again, I want you to see the functionality of it, because when you're talking about an $80 device, you're probably going to be concerned with usability. Okay, so I do have a Slacker widget here. Let's go into our app tray. Now, as you may see, it's caught up with me pretty good here, but you saw a little bit of a lag at first. So I'm going to go. Let's go to Chrome. Eventually. You can see where I was doing some searches for some wallpapers on here. Eventually, sorry about that. Even the iPad Air gets heavy. Eventually seems to be the theme for this phone. It is running firmware 4.1.2. I have done some other videos showing some quadrant testing, and this phone is well, let's just say it takes its time. I'm going through some quadrant testing. You can see here 20, or I can try to get it so you can see it. It's just not cooperating with the lighting in here. 26, 16 is kind of where we come up with the quadrant. Try to turn the lighting down, the brightness down. It's right here. It's right above the Samsung Galaxy Nexus. As you know, recently came out with the Nexus 5, Nexus 4, and we're going all the way back to the Nexus to get match up as the speed of this phone. The device is, like I showed you, it is running 4.1.2. So, it is Jelly Bean. The phone is just lacking in some resources. The phone has got, I believe it's a single core processor. It's got 512 RAM, I believe. It's $80. Keep that in mind. If you're going to use a phone for making phone calls, you're going to use a phone for texting, you're going to use a phone for a phone. It's got a 5-megapixel shooter, but there's no flash. This is actually a speaker grill. I almost wonder if they put it there so it kind of looks like it's a flash, but it's not. It's a speaker grill. You've got your volume rocker on the side, your power and your headphone on the top. This side has got the charging port and the bottom is clean. Rubberized back, but actually seems to make it feel more slick in my opinion. All in all, it's not a terrible device if you're looking for a basic, maybe you're being forced into a smartphone and you're wanting something that's going to make phone calls. You might pull up Facebook once in a while, or you might check a movie time. This is not a device for gaming. For anyone that's probably ever used a smartphone before and you're looking for an advancement of any kind. Again, though, it's $80 without a contract. If you just want a phone that you're not too worried about dropping it, if it breaks it, well, $80, you can't replace the screen on a smartphone for $80. So that's a quick look at the Alcatel OneTouch Evolve. It's $80 through T-Mobile. I can't say I recommend it unless you're really just looking for a basic phone but kind of being forced to buy a smartphone and you're just going to make phone calls. Battery life was just okay. Again, this is definitely a budget device any way you look at it. So that's a quick look at the Alcatel OneTouch Evolve for T-Mobile.